Hello friends, let us proceed to basic walkthrough SQL Server part number 3. Third part, what we are doing here, we are doing some practice on some SQL statements. We are creating a table. We are creating a table address, and in address we have some columns: first name, last name, phone, and address. And in this one we are entering some data, and then we are trying to use some trigger to control how the data goes in, and how we can master the data entry, and then how can we code output through views to customize some data that might be required from different variables, different tables, right? So let us get started. This should be quick one, but let us go through the whole idea is to enter some data and then run some SQL statements and get your grip on SQL statements, right? SQL is a very useful language, and it seems to be English like language. It was the main purpose was when they created SQL language, that was like it was known as English like language, right? Structured query language, but it is exactly like the way we speak English, same thing. So bring computers and human close, right? So that was the purpose of SQL language. But SQL language has done a lot of work. It has so many contribution towards the humanity, right? In this field, right? So let us get started. First of all, we will create one table, and let us see. We are going to create the table through. We are going to create the table through SQL CMD, right? So let me copy the structure first, and we will go through SQL CMD minus S minus S dot our instance name is SQL Express. Then database name is sample, right? And let us connect to this one, and I will paste the statements for creating table here. So see, we have pasted a whole structure in the command line. This is the way it works, right? You know what, many of the programmers are accustomed to use a command line like this one, right? So first line says that we want to create a table, and it starts the parenthesis so that we can include the structure. Fname character 16, it cannot be null, and middle name character 12, it can be null, right? So not null is not there. L name, last name cannot be null. We have to enter at least two names, first name and last name. Middle name is optional. So then we are having another column which is not mandatory, but phone number, then cell phone number, and then address. So this to execute this statement, we will need to use a group statement go. So table has been created, right? Created. Okay. So we will say next statement will be we will add primary key. Yeah. Okay. So we will add primary key. Let me paste the primary key statement here. Paste it here like this. So this statement will make the add the primary key. So I will say go. So then it is created already, right? So we will go ahead and then insert some data into it, right? And for inserting data, I will copy those statements from my document to the to the editor first, so that we can check if there is no issue about broken lines, or we have to have in a way, like a way Brampton, like this, straighten up the lines that are split somewhere in the document margins, because of document margins, right, like this. So there are 3 rows that we are entering, right? So let us insert this data into the tables. There are 1 2 3 4 rows, right? So let us see how it goes in our command line tool, right? Paste it, and we will say go. Oh, it's 1 row only. What happened? Why it is 1 row? Actually, what happened is it should have a semicolon. Let me select star from table name is address, address. So semicolon, go. Yes, we have all 4 rows. Oh yeah, good. That is good. So yeah, that is what I was looking for. So yeah, we have four data rows in the table already. There is no problem. Next step is to, we have done this one. So select star from address is showing me correct data, and then so we will try to insert some wrong data here, and we will see how trigger will stop. We had created trigger already, right? So let us try to insert one row that has misformatted data, right? We will see. I will take help from the editors to see that like the way what I'm entering is straightened up, right? So I don't like this one, because this is because of the PDF document size. So looks like everything is good, but let us discuss this one. This is first name, and as we said, the middle name we are still entering. It's not null. Make sure you understand. We are still entering data. It's null string. It's not null. It's 0 length string. It's not null. So we are still entering middle column as well. So first name, middle name, last name, and then we are having this data, and the phone number is correct, and then this phone number is also correct, and this data is also correct, right? So it is when we will enter this one, you can see that we have entered this data already. So how about who will protect the double entry? Let us try this one more time, because see, we have already done this one here, right? Same data, exactly same data. So we can try to insert this one and see how safe is our relational databases, like by default, right? So paste, and then when we press enter, it is not gone in yet. When we give it go, then it will go there. Now it is refusing to take the line in. Violation of primary key. What primary key is? That we create a primary key that identifies each data in the column in each row. That should not be repeated. That should be unique. So first, when we created the primary key, I remember I had pasted the alter. Yeah. So let me get it from the screen. That way, what did we do about the primary key, right? So if I so this was the alter statement that I ran directly into the client, and so primary key was constructed like this, So see this one, alter table primary key. So primary key, we had created primary key with the combination of first name and last name. So both first name and last name, if they are same, even the middle name is different, then it will stop the data coming into it. But this is not a perfect solution, because there can be other people, right? But this is an example. So primary key is showing up now. It telling us that, I am there. Don't do that kind of weird thing, right? Wrong data, right? So this is one thing, that primary key has stopped us to put duplicate data, right? Then again, the next statement we are trying to do is inserting into Taitang, then Pluto way and whatever. So then data will be, now we are changing a little bit, so that same statement we are changing a little bit, so that instead of having this restriction, the data goes in, right? So what will happen is here, because of the primary key is the combination of this and this together, right? So this and this together is already matched, right? But if I remove A from here, then it will go through, right? See, this one will go through already. So this data should go into, because the trigger will detect that primary key is not matching. Why not matching? Because combination of first name and last name is not unique anymore, right? It's different, right? So paste this data into it, and we will say go, and it will take it in, right? See, this time one row affected. So we have another row. I can show you. There's the select star will show you the duplicate row as well. So go. So see, now there are two ties, tie tang. When this is we have modified this one to let it go in. Everything else is fine, but that is useless row. That was just a test how primary key can protect us, right? So now, because this is useless row, we will delete this row, right? To remove this one, there's one more thing that, well, we can select the data, no problem. But when we are deleting, delete statement is very powerful statement. It is very risky statement. It is very dangerous statement. So when you will be using delete statement, please make sure that you follow the rule. I can explain you right now. So there is a, I would say that we will delete the row. I'm looking for in the document where I did that one. Delete one, but let us we have to delete that one, because that is a kind of unwanted row, right? And that we had tried to. So delete where it comes like, but let us delete it now. So how will we can delete it, right? We will say, so one thing that I want to tell you, that delete statement is dangerous statement, but follow the instruction as I am telling you now. delete, delete from. There is no syntax that will prevent it. If you are making a minor mistake, your minor mistake can spoil everything, right? So delete from address. So if you say delete from address, everything will be gone. Without where clause, everything will be gone, right? You have to be very careful where condition should not evaluate to true. If it values to true for all the rows will be gone, and there will be no way that you can retrieve, right? So, but I will give the condition where L name is equal to in single quotation TNG. Now, as long as you have this condition, there is no problem, because this condition will match only one row, right? See, this one will match only one row, semicolon, and then I will give it a go, right? How many rows are affected? It will tell you. One row affected, one row has gone. So you can check it, because this statement has removed unwanted row only, right? So see, we have correct rows, correct number of rows, 4 rows there, right? Next, we will practice something like, selective, filters, right, on the data. Like, for example, this one, paste it, and semicolon, and I will say go, and you will see the result, right? So we are we are selecting where David is the first name, only one row, right? Then we will select you know what, if you can use other version, this can also be used, for example, then semicolon and then go. So what we are doing here is we are just comparing, we are taking the data from the column F name and then making it uppercase. Means changing its case to uppercase. If it's already uppercase, it's fine, it will not make any difference. But like the characters that are lowercase, they will be converted to uppercase. Then it will be compared. Now let us see if what it gives us. Same thing, because David is David. David is in proper case, right? Which is capitalization case, right? But when it will compare, it will make all the letters uppercase, and then it will compare with the condition given in the single quotation, right? A single quotation string, right? So there's a way it will do the thing, do the work around, fetching the data, right? Next one is that we are going to check some condition you might have gone through already when we had previous walkthrough. Similar example, I kept them intentionally same so that we can give everybody a chance to understand the things properly, right? So semicolon. Now see, we are saying that any phone number, like having 509 in the middle, that will be shown up, right? So let us give it a go. See, Sabar I quoted number, same thing that was like in other tutorial, other walkthrough. So this is the way the things work. Inserting into data, because as we have prepared a story that we were sitting down and we were entering data into the computer, and there was somebody that gave some reference, and then we promised them we will help them. That was the story, so and then yeah, okay, so we will enter this data, then go, the one row is affected, the data is in. If you want to see, you can see it easily, not a big deal, because select star will show you all the rows, right? So I have select star address from go, and then you see the promise one line is already there. Promise help with job. Now you need to note something, that when we did not reformat the string, because the data, the string promise help with job, promise the help with job, this once string has split between the enter keys, new line, right? New line character has creeped in. That is not a problem, but it is in the data now. If you enter the data the way I was entering on the command line, then that will produce that kind of result. Otherwise you have to remove that one and make the application close before the next line comes up, right? So this is good for now, it is good, no problem. But yeah, when you will query later on, then you will have a promise keyword in the search string, then okay, so with like keyword will give you the option to find out the data. So select F name, L name, phone, cell from address, where M name like promise, and C. Now I give it a go, but there is 0 row, because that is not promise keyword is not in M name. It's not in M name. It is somewhere else, right? So let us try another query where we doubt that, okay, well, maybe that we entered in, maybe we might have entered that one in our phone number. No, not sorry, in address, not in the M name. So we will try another query this way, and then we give it go to fetch the data. Yeah, we found it, because actually that promised promise help comment was entered into ADDR address column, right? So that's what we find it out from there, right? So this is all about this today's practice, and everything went fine, and I am really excited, to see you guys doing this kind of practice. Is a very useful practice. You can continue to explore more. Let us meet in next one. This tutorial is complete. This walkthrough is complete, and we will get together for the next one. Please do subscribe and like, share, get the community together so that we can jump into the higher venture, right? Thank you very much.